time to get things set up. Alright, here we are. Should be going now. Come on, Twitch. Can you hear me? Come on, Twitch. Can you hear me? Yep, that's good. Won't be the last audio check we make, but for the time being, hello everyone. Welcome to hopefully the next playthrough. I know the last couple of playthroughs haven't gone too well, but welcome to my first Tales game. I've never really tried anything like this before, any of these games. But oh, I should turn off my internet connection to my other laptop. And disconnect just don't want anything interfering with this. So yeah, I've been wanting a new game to play. This looks like a fun game to play. I tried out the demo, it was pretty alright, so here we are. Let's get going. Oh man, this sounds like all sorts of copyright. We'll see how well this goes. Gonna stick close to the mic in case this is super loud. I haven't had a chance to edit the audio settings yet. I still don't know the main character's name. I'm gonna be calling him Thankrit for a while. Song's pretty good. Are these the bad guys? They look like bad guys. Can't have a fantasy setting without two moons. Alright. Wasn't that exciting? Press the any button. Alright. Accept. Accept. See how quickly I read all that? Download shop. I'm not seeing any settings yet. I'm almost certain I'm gonna have to turn shit down, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Make sure this is on English, yeah. Okay. I really don't see any reason to delay, so I guess I can test and see how loud my voice is compared to the music right now. So, testing 1, 2, 3. I guess I can test and see how loud my voice is compared to the music right now. So, testing 1, 2, 3. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's get into it. Oh, here's the settings. Oh. Normal. Input queuing time. Adjust the queuing time for button inputs when launching attack combos. That's strange, and I'm not entirely sure what that means yet. Fixed. Destination marker story. Subtitles. I don't like subtitles, but I'll leave them on. Can't remember it. Music volume. So it's not all the way up. I'm gonna turn that down to 70 just to be safe for now. Sound effects I'll also set down. Sound effects are usually the loudest thing, oddly enough. Voice volume, I think I'll leave at 80 for now. Wait, can I? How about no? Brightness adjustment. As long as I can play the game with not agreeing, that's a no. Do you have a headphone option? No. Alright. Prioritize frame rate. Okay. I think we're good.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting.
Fuck, what's his name?
Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods.
He's Todoroki's dad.
Where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were.
Are they in fucking... Those are spaceships.
In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology. Its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor.
That's a Dark Souls.
Some beasts, known as Zeugles. The prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Look at how fucking metal this one is.
One of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsev, Lord of the Fire Masters.
Balsev. That is quite the unfortunate name.
Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust
fucking Fire Nation
over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape: death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
Okay, sure. That's not the main protagonist.
Hurry up! You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded!
Is it main protagonist? It is!
Iron Mask?
I like how even in slave getup he still looks like a main character.
Let me.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless... All right, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me! Thank you, Iron Mask.
So if he's wearing an
That's
iron
okay,
mask, does he mean that he has an evil twin
No,
brother
I'm
who's
fine.
actually the king?
Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Ask Doc to treat you. This look... I know... But, like... I know it's bad that he's wearing the mask, right? It's a bad thing, no doubt, right? But... it's kind of a look. I kind of love it. Yes, because it reminds me of Vanitas, but still. Are you Doc? I'm so sorry, Iron Mask. Oh wait, the kid's talking, duh. I'm so sorry, Iron Mask. You got hurt because of me. Don't sweat it, kid. It's not like I felt anything. But that's why Doc tells you to be extra careful, doesn't he? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I chose to stick my neck out for you, and I don't regret a thing. So don't sweat it, Cole, okay? Okay, thanks, Iron Mask. I probably have a better little kid voice than that, but... Does that marker mean that I've already talked to him? Alright.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Alright, can I... Here we go. Music sounds a little bit louder than voice for some reason, and that's weird. I'm gonna turn up voice just a little bit. Maybe I can turn volume down. Okay. Doesn't look like I can run yet. They've all got a Garlean eyeball on their hand.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself, and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch.
Ah, Darth
How long
Renan,
can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and
the
fight?
greatest Sith.
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here.
Can he see?
You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young, you have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
We have rooms. So, I don't like talking during cutscenes, so I have to remember what I was going to say. Right. There are totally people out there who have some sort of condition where they don't actually feel pain. And that's a huge problem, because pain is your body's way of telling you something is wrong. So, that's totally a thing. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, the mask. So he doesn't remember his past. Okay. And he has this mask on, which obviously he cannot take off for reasons. Early predictions. That's cute. Obviously he has to be he has to be someone important, obviously. If it's not that he if it's not that, like, Man in the Iron Mask situation, he's not like a prince or something, if that's not it, if it's not concealing his identity so people don't know who he is, it must be magic means? Like some sort of magic restriction? So it's one of those two things. Either he's someone super important and no one wants anybody to know who he is, or it's restraining his powers. One of the two. Are you okay? Thanks for saving me earlier. Oh, okay. The Bright Eyes stick these weird stones on our bodies and then work us to the bone until we're dead. Okay. So the stones do something bad. And as if the routine beatings weren't beatings from them weren't enough, when they're in a really bad mood, they like to sick their Zolges on us. I think that's how it's pronounced.
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here.
Are you okay?
How come I don't have a spirit core?
Spirit
or
core.
Face, or memories, for that matter. Not like worrying about it'll change anything.
That must be the stone in their hand. They're not moving. Damn it. I want to speed up sensitivity of that turn. Horizontal. No, that's not what I wanted. Is there no speed for that? Can I not adjust the speed? That's a little better. No matter how tired you get of seeing them, you can always find Renan and Lenagus hanging up in the sky. I hate it. It's like they're watching over us, keeping an eye on our every move. That Lenagus especially is something else. There's no way we can never hope to beat the Renans when they can build floating castles like that. I guess Lenagus is a floating fortress? Something in the sky. Did they build a planet? Ever wonder what those bright eyes like to burn all over? Ever wonder what those bright eyes like to burn all over the place? I'll tell you. It's the fuel they make us mine for. There's no reason for us to do it. Once we do it, they just take it and light it up. And that's it. And that's why it's hotter than hell here.
I should get some rest.
Surprised I have a house. A domicile of any
how many
kind.
people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye. I'd better head to work. So, I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great.
What are you doing? You better go to your assigned position before the Bright Eyes beat you. A lot of this dialogue seems inconsequential, to be honest, so I don't think I'm gonna stop to talk to every single person.
Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
The most depressing thing I've ever heard in my entire life, working at Walmart, one of my, I think it was my supervisor, said almost those exact same words. Am I gonna work here the rest of my life until I die? It was such a real depressing moment. Holy shit. And I'll never forget that.
Slaves. Let's see some work around here.
That's when I knew I had to get out of there.
Grenar!
Okay. It's other main character.
Zephyr, she's here!
So she's like rogue. Can't touch her.
Come back!
That's how her story ends. Thanks for coming, guys. Stream's over. I don't know how I feel about the inclusion of anime cutscenes. Especially in 4K, they don't live up to the quality of the in-game cutscenes, so it's kind of jarring.
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now! Huh? Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You caused us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
It's just you.
Here they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl along! The man is expendable!
Armored soldiers.
I've got a stick! Alright, combat tutorial, let's go. Oh! My stick!
Idiots! Hey, you two! All right, sir!
Are you my dad now?
Away you go!
That's right, away you go!
Make a jump.
Oh no, it's
You all
Balseth.
missed your chance to become Lord. Which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balseth! Got that
That
from your
is
skulls?
never
Now
going to be
hurry
taken
up and
seriously,
bring me Shion.
ever.
Yes, sir!
Who the fuck named him Balseth?
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia.
That's right, we have weird
What is
space
wild
age
beast
technology
you
in this
prefer,
fantasy
isn't it?
world.
Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Valkyris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me, I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
I drink through my teeth. We can't afford to do a glass breaking animation, so just fade to black. Alpha, no?
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people. We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best-laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask.
Mr. Iron Mask was my
Is it
father.
true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it.
I keep it on because I feel safe inside it, in the mask.
She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
What if I go this way?
I need to go and find out for myself.
Bad touch.
Damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
Lightning.
What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here?
You are on that road to
Mind your
Rivendell.
business.
Crossing the border.
So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, The word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name? You mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renin, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renin soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renin, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. The scars on the line, not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you, that's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability? No!
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask! Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
And don't try anything funny.
Dull sword. A rusted longsword with a blade badly in need of repair. Fighting with it is more like using a blunt weapon rather than a bladed one. Alright, escape the mine! They call it a mine!
I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
I guess I should say... Yeah. Equipment. Ragged clothes. Any lore on this ragged clothes? Clothing that's long since worn out after years of hard labor. Nobody remembers how it even looked when it was still new.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I just didn't know.
Stop right there!
Criminal scum!
Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renin girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, insurgent!
how's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renin armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded!
Yeah, battle music. Alright, normal attacks. Press R1 to perform a normal attack. At first, you can string up to 3 normal attacks together. But by learning certain skills, this limit can be increased. Characters can also attack in mid-air after jumping. Arts. Arts are special actions performed by spending part of your AG, arts gauge, pressing triangle, square, or X to use the art assigned to each button. While AG will gradually restore automatically, it will restore more slowly when attacking. Push L and press R2 to evade an enemy attack. If you time it well, as an enemy attack is approaching, you'll perform a perfect evasion, allowing you to avoid taking any damage.
Talk or die!
So much for playing nice. All right, we're up.
Ow.
Fight. Still, I have to do this.
I won't go quietly! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! You're finished! Mirage!
Oh, hit me on the backswing with that, huh?
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! Mirage!
I won. I actually beat one of those Renin soldiers.
Give me your gear. Oh,
I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
so it's little alcoves around here. Are there any goodies?
What's this thing?
Don't try and take any armored soldiers yourself. You don't have a chance in hell winning. Yep, inconsequential. I hear like growling. There's a pooch! Let's go.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Now you'll learn! Try harder! It's over! Take this! You're mine!
I studied your moves!
Take this! Die! Here I come! Swallow Blade! Here I come! It's over! Go to hell! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Strike! Try harder! You're mine! Mirage!
Good shit.
We won.
At what cost? Come, Ray Chase, we must flee. She's got a gun!
Shion V. Mayor, I Maris Daymore. I
That's a lot.
hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bolster.
Damn
Throw
it!
down
I
your
was so
weapon.
close. What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renin affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Janin.
Fine, suit yourself.
Shion joins the party! Combos. Combos are actions strung together with no gaps. Normal attacks have a set limit, while arts can continue until AG runs out. Normal attacks count separately on the ground and in the air. Using an art to go between them can thus extend a combo. Diminishing returns on combos. During a combo, if the same art is used multiple times within 4 actions, its penetration will decrease and enemies will recover from it sooner. Continually doing so will raise their penalties, making arts half as effective as their harshest. Okay, I'll have to remember
I call my
that.
own shot. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
Kinda new for me if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
Rising Wyvern! Here I come! It's over! Mirage!
Hold on a sec. There was a way to switch characters. Maybe I don't have that yet.
Why did you help me? What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renin like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renins. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah. It's just another thing I don't have.
That means we're destined to be lovers.
Face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself. That's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for?
So many different
Stay
variations
sharp.
of
We're going
cutscene
in.
in this game.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest!
If he's got a cape, that means he's more important.
Look out!
Oh wow, she's dead just like that.
Sion! Sion!
Okay.
The blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
An anime protagonist is born. Do I have to pull the sword out of her boobs every time I want to use it?
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
That's kind of a serious problem.
Hold still.
Huh?
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
I think I smell a ship.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, You coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place. Or would want to.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
You befriended Xion. Befriended. Zephyr has teamed up with your party. Xion's fighting style. Xion specializes in gun-based long-range strikes and astral arts, using her to hit enemies from a safe distance and use healing arts on allies with low HP. Healing arts cost CP to use, so mind your CP total. Xion's auto mode. When auto mode is enabled, Xion will primarily target flying and astral art wielding enemies, as well as foes with lower HP during combat. Cure points. Arts with healing and support effects consume cure points, in addition to AG. CP is shared across the party and can be restored with items or by staying at an inn or the campground. It can be raised by leveling up or finding specific items. Secrets? No secrets. I need to move something off my desk here so I could see that. There's a little something there with that R1 button.
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renin soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, It could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of run and rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Okay, good talk. That looks too big to be a moon. Lord of Brimstone and Swirling Ash, Objus Calaglia.
That's...
Glanamede Castle.
That's a
Stronghold of
castle.
Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Let's fight. Oh, he's in the party. Change controls during combat. During combat, press the start button while in the menu to change your character's control mode. Semi-auto automatically moves until in attack range. Manual full control. Auto fights based on set strategy. Semi-auto is designed for players who only wish to casually dabble in combat. Meanwhile, manual mode is for those seeking full control. Auto lets the game take your reins.
Don't go charging off like that!
Rising Wyvern! Here I come! Mirage!
Talon Storm! Don't let them form a pack!
There! And again! Magna
You're
Ray!
mine! Rising Wyvern!
Sighted! I'm only getting
Great!
started!
On to the next!
Roger that.
You run. Show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hard.
Less talking, more pummeling.
That was almost too easy. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense.
That's not how RPGs work, bruh.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Magna Ray!
I'm on it.
Take it! I'm only getting started!
Glue it tight! Cannon!
Swallow Blade!
Circle and bring them down!
Magna Ray!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
I'm only getting started!
Mirage!
I'm on it! See ya!
Here I go! I'm only getting... I need to be stronger.
Ah. What we got? Life bottle.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Some materials. Antidote rock.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Resting at a campground will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoilsport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But...
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
A Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
God, how many of these are there?
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? Why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renin soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
Okay, we made it through. Let's rest.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, You ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the master cores are the receptacles in which the lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a master core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
We should probably get some new gear first. Something better than rags.
I've got to hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
I hate camping out.
take a look. Not much to see.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
What's down here? There's no fast go down the ladder animation. Can I jump off? Yeah, okay. Carp.
What's this thing?
Sage. Can cleanse my house with that. Oh, there we go.
We've almost made it to
Wrong button. I want to fight shit. No sneak bonus, I guess.
Here I come! Take this! You're finished!
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Mirage!
You're not giving up now,
Ow.
are you?
No, I refuse to let it end like this.
That's what I want to
Thank you.
hear. Raise your sword. Talon sword.
Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Here I come! Mirage!
I'll run you through.
See ya! It's over!
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Hello. Dogtail? A dogtail resembling that of a wise, noble Shiba Inu that, when combined with a set of ears, makes it tempting to run around barking everywhere.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Sure. No? Art screen. You can assign arts that you've learned to each of the different buttons. You can set 3 arts to use while on the ground, plus one additional 3 arts to use in the air for a total of 6 equipable arts. Press L2 or R2 to inspect the arts you have available. Characters that are set to auto can use all of their arts, but you can press square to uncheck arts you wish for them to avoid. You can also cast healing arts from this screen as well. Alright, that's all I've got right now. These all do the same thing. Strategies. Strategies determine how your party operates in combat. On the strategy screen, press triangle to view details about each strategy and adjust them. Up to 4 strategies can be saved. During battles, open the menu and press triangle to switch between them. Party members fight autonomously, but their use of recovery/support arts and items are determined by your strategy. In the detailed settings screen, you can set how they act in various conditions, with the top action receiving highest priority. It can only be used on the character that you currently control. To do so, open the menu and select an item, except for items that revive them from a KO. Your controlled character will never use items automatically without permission. Moderation. I guess pause it. Well, don't currently have a need to change that, I think. Time to fight.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Take it. You're mine.
Don't go charging off like that.
Here's a healing art.
No escape! Swallow blade! Tusk cannon! No escape! Rising wyvern! You're mine! Slurp! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
It's over!
Mirage! You're mine. Mega ray!
You're mine! Swallow
Mega
blade!
ray!
Rising wyvern! You're mine! Mirage!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. What's this thing?
Gotta explore your environs. There was a... Oh, look at that thing! I fought one of those in the demo. I don't know if I can fight it right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. And we're gonna fight it.
Enormous stray.
Level 43!
Don't have much choice. How's this? That's coming. Take this!
No damage. Oh my god.
No.
Wow! Is there a run button? Cannot flee. Oh my god.
Not done yet.
I'm only getting started. There, go.
You're
I'm only
mine.
getting started.
Here I come.
And again. Mega ray.
Rising
Here I
wyvern.
go.
Here I come.
I'm only
You're
getting
finished.
started.
Mirage.
Mega ray.
Take this. Try harder.
You're mine.
Swallow blade. Here I come. Try harder.
There.
Slash.
Go. You're
You're
mine.
mine. Rising wyvern.
There. Help it. Mega ray.
Just absolutely doing no damage.
Rising wyvern. You're mine. No.
Can't dodge in the air. Remember that.
I was overconfident.
Oh boy. Sure, just put a level 43 enemy right there. Recovering from a party defeat. When the party wipes out in a normal fight and loses, it costs CP to recover in the same area. While you'll still return to the same area even with no CP, you won't recover HP, meaning that retreating to a cure CP can still be wise.
I can't believe this.
Wow. I'll be back for you. One day.
Get lost. Help this. Mega ray.
Here I come. I'm on it. It's over. Talon's door. Rising wyvern. No escape. Mirage.
Here
You're
we go.
mine.
I'm only getting started.
Talon, take this.
Zephyr!
There!
Mirage! No escape! I'm on it. Whoa, take a look at that.
Let's go. Oh, city. Elizabeth.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Don't believe I have any currency left, so...
What's this doing here?
Double gel. Glad you're okay. Quick, get inside.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Fucking worst
Then now
villain
it
name.
is. We've all been waiting for this day for far too long.
Unless he's meant to be a joke,
Leave
right?
the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
Glam time! Time for the end game. The true end game.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
She's still wearing the same thing.
I'm afraid we don't
It's
have
very
any Renin
swashbuckling.
clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean blue battle garb. Ocean blue clothing received from Tilsa that was made by stitching together pieces of cloth that the Crimson Crows collected. Zephyr left the party. Oh. Is that Owl back? What the fuck? What the fuck? Other members and I are going to devise our plan of attack. I have let them know that I intend to make you guys the centerpiece of the whole operation. You're not the only one here. You don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you've got any questions, lay them out and I'll see what I can tell you. Oh god. I'm good, thanks. Alright, well, if you think something you need to ask, just let me know. Alright, so that owl must be around here somewhere. Owl? you. Ah! Really, you really want me to find you, huh?
Woohoo!
Hi. Rabbit ears. Rabbit ears that project innocence. They look big enough to pick up even the quietest conversations. What are these for?
I'm
Thanks?
surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? Work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if something happened.
What is this? Inn. I died, so I should probably
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
General store. I don't think I have any money. Nope. Do inns cost money? Rest. Doesn't look like it. Though I guess you can't see cutscenes or anything while you're at an inn.
I wonder if something happened. Hey.
Oh. Nath sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That a Bright Eyes with you. You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell. The name's Dyron. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge. But we already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is here for, to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best.
Yes.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in Xeon Mine. The mines? Is that really such a good idea after the Renans snuffed the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. But we need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the Sandinas Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to this lodge. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Quest stato. Subquest. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you'd like. You can also check each of their objectives from the activity records.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Ravine at this point. Okay. Ravine. Alright, I see a marker over there. I guess not. Okay. Let's fight.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Take this! Mirage! Take this! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Take it!
You're mine!
I'm only getting
It's
started.
over! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
It's over.
Here I come!
Here's a healing art.
Take this!
I'm not feeling so great.
Rising Wyvern!
Sighted.
Mirage!
It's over.
It's over!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Let's go.
Gotta break through!
Take it. Go. It's over.
Come and face me! You're mine!
Here I go.
Take this!
You're mine.
Here I come! It's over! Mirage!
Take it. It's over.
You're mine! You're finished!
Mega Ray.
I'm not done! It's over!
Go.
Mirage!
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
Game.
Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Let's talk
They're currently
more
kicking your ass, so you might not want to talk shit about them.
Rising Wyvern! Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Started.
Mirage!
Mega Ray.
Strike! Slash! You're mine! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Alright, so somewhere over here.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Shion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renins can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
Is her hair glowing, or is that just the lighting?
So this is what it means to fight the Renins.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Any more shit to watch?
Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah, but the last thing I need is you dragging me down because you're too tired.
I'll keep that in mind.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renins who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renins couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renin, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegus. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegus? You mean the same Lenegus that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renin's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renin Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
They've totally met.
Guess not.
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys.
Gonna save there.
Guys, we've got lots to do.
And time to fight again.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Take this! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
Here I go! You're mine!
Mirage! It's over! No escape! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Mirage! Take this! Slash!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
It's over! Rising Wyvern! It's over! Mirage!
We're in good form.
Give me that XP.
Damn it!
Get lost!
One more! Take this!
Don't want to be here.
Rising Wyvern!
You're mine!
Mirage! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
Slash!
You're mine!
Take this! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
There!
Take this!
That's it!
Mirage! It's over!
Mega Ray!
No escape! Swallow Blade!
One more!
You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Ow.
Here I come! Take this!
I'm only getting
You're mine!
started!
Take this!
Not too bad for an old rusted blade.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! Here I come!
Take help this! Mega Ray!
No escape! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage!
Yeah.
Take this!
Here's a healing arc!
Mirage! Here I come!
I'm only getting started!
We did it!
I was overconfident.
Oh, that's
Stay away
bad.
from my friend! Swallow Blade! Here I come! Strike! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Wake up, Xian.
Xion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
Let's see if I should be able to use first aid. Apply. Here we go. Damn, so nobody made it, huh? I'm sorry. If we arrived just a little sooner, we could have... Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but... this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh no, that's the guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while, and don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen. He told me to stay strong and be brave, so I... This isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Nath, and then get ready to fight. Quest completed! Oh? Emblem obtained. Rebellious Spark. What's in the name? After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate counterattack. Titles. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlocking requirements from the skill panel. Skill panel. You can spend skill points, SP, to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing right on the D-pad. If there's a skill you want to learn but just don't have the SP for yet, highlight it in the skill panel and press square. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify you once you have enough SP to finally unlock it. That's useful. Counter edge. A hidden art that unleashes a barrage of thrusts before concluding with a dramatic slash. Increase max EG. Mid-air evasion allows you to dodge once while in mid-air. That's pretty good. Wind. Some vicious gale as it strikes enemies upwards. So I have this already. That's good. Increase mid-air damage. Sonic thrust. Lightning fast thrust followed by a sweeping attack. Critical damage. Increase max AG. I'm gonna get this one. Then I'm going to do that and that. I want to get that first. Okay. KO prevention allows you to endure an enemy attack with 1 HP remaining. Oh, that's like a Kingdom Hearts skill. What is it? Second? No, not second wind. Last chance, maybe? I forgot. Anyway, it's been a while. Increase near-death attack / elemental attack. Increases attack and elemental attack strength when near death. Gemini Aqua. Evades to the right, then fires 2 water shots that fly from side to side on impact. A beginner fire art that drops 3 fireballs from the skies. Look at that. Alright, skill panel. Oh, okay. Arts. Sonic Thrust. Okay. Speak with Nath.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers.
All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad
Sure do have a hero complex,
now,
don't you?
What was that favor you wanted to ask?
I'll never forget this person I just met.
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh?
Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless
you
across
do
the
go
wilderness
carelessly
outside
poking around.
Wilzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there.
What with it being impenetrable, I forgot.
But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon guards.
I need a new sword, bruh.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Wrong button. This is where we need to go.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zugals here, too?
Hey!
You should always assume there's Zugals anywhere you go. They're one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team, after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. What? Why do I have to do all that? In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you too. Sound fair? Yeah. Alright. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure to do it often. Got it?
Just a minute.
Looks like the enemy spotted us. Time to go to work. You don't have to tell me that. Boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attack. Once the boost gauge, BG, is full, press the corresponding direction to execute. These moves can be followed up with more attacks afterward, and also restore AG when used. Although the boost gauge builds up automatically over time, it can be filled up faster by landing attacks and counter edges on enemies as well. Iron Mask's boost attack initiates a brute force swing attack that can down almost any enemy. Use it to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional attacks.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot.
Oh yeah, near him.
It's over. Right, it's on. You picked the wrong fight. Swallow blade. Sonic thrust. Go. I'm not done.
Shion's boost attack fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of Shion's rifle, effective on aerial enemies. It temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them.
Look, flyers.
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
I'm not
This
done.
one's mine. I never miss. Go find someone else to
You're
pick
mine.
on.
Take
I'm
this.
ready.
You're on.
Where are you going?
Take this.
Mega Red Rocket is ready. Where are you going?
Take this. Rising Wyvern.
Sighted.
It's over.
This one's mine. Where are you going?
I'm not done. Rising Wyvern. Here I come.
Primed and
It's
ready.
over.
This one's mine.
You're on.
Hear
Take
me.
this.
Flame of Fury. Burning.
You're mine.
Let the marksman.
Down 2 enemies, okay.
It's over. This one's mine. Take.
Okay. Teaming up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different enemy types, so don't be afraid to mix and match and to maintain the upper hand in battle.
This one's
One
all
more.
mine.
Mega
I'm
Red.
not done.
This one's mine.
Swallow blade. Pierce through. Rising Wyvern. Here I come. Here I come.
Hear me.
You're finished.
Flame of Fury. Burning strike.
You picked the wrong fight.
Right, have to be near him.
Where are you going?
Here I come. You're finished.
Here I go. You're mine.
This one's all mine. You picked the wrong fight. We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
This one's
more
mine.
pummeling.
Cut them
Rising
apart to your
Wyvern.
heart's content.
I'm not done. Mirage. Pierce. It's on. You picked the wrong fight.
Okay. Looks like you got the hang of it, but don't let it go to your head. These were easy ones. I know, I know.
I still got a ways to go.
You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Potato! It's a potato! Where exactly are we going? All the way over there, gotcha. So why don't we go ahead and head on over there? Fighting whatever's in the way.
Out of our way!
You're mine.
Burning strike! Hear me!
Take
Flame of
this.
Fury! Burning
You're finished. Slash. Rising Wyvern.
Mega Ray!
Here I come. It's okay.
Yeah. Damn it.
Pierce through. Slash. Rising Wyvern. Here I come. It's over.
Primed and ready. Where are you going?
Rising Wyvern.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Alright, big boy.
No choice.
Mega Ray!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Strike! You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Take this! Strike!
Here I go!
Mirage! No!
Oh, okay, that hurts.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Resuscitation!
It's me you want, big guy.
Here I come!
Hear me!
You're
Flame of
mine!
Fury! Burning Strike! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it
You're
down!
mine! Mirage!
Good shit.
Burning Strike!
That took more energy than I expected.
Alright, so not all of these are enemies. Want the shiny.
Get lost!
Take this! Sonic thrust!
Burning Strike!
Rising Wyvern! I'll take you all on! Take
It's
this!
in the sky, it's mine!
Rising Wyvern! Strike!
Mega Ray!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Our work is done
Oh,
here.
good.
Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! It's time!
I'm only getting started!
Come one, come all! Mirage!
I'm only
Pierce
getting
through!
started!
Eat dirt!
Here I go! You're mine!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Ah! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Here I go!
You're finished!
I'm only getting started!
Sonic thrust! Ah!
There!
Here I come!
I'm only getting
It's over!
Here's a healing arc!
Pierce through!
First aid!
Like, no. Any injuries?
Just my pride. Alright. We're pretty close.
Right, here goes!
Sighted! This one's mine!
Pierce through!
Blood! It's over!
Rising Wyvern!
Take it! I'm only getting started!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray! Take it!
Try harder!
You're mine!
My turn!
It's weakened!
Rising Wyvern! This ends now! Pierce through! Swallow blade!
Here I go! You're mine!
Good shit.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Carp. Okay.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
Time to learn about cooking.
It's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
Time to channel our inner Ignis. Come up with a new recipe.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
If I had options...
What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
It's blue! It's called Ocean Blue!
I'll think about it.
At camps and inns, you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at collection points and general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effects. Depending on who in the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects and their duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your current goals and the party's overall status. Porridge. Consume double the ingredients for 90%. For plus 90% to cooking. Defense up.
All done. Come and eat.
What exactly is porridge? Is it different from oatmeal? I've never had porridge.
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
Alrighty. Emblem obtained. Speedy Chef. After a perfect evade or a perfect guard, press R to trigger immediate. Alright, so she has that now. And not a lot going on.
Well, off we go.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So, how the hell are we?
Easy.
I definitely did not expect future tech when playing this game. I guess I should have gotten that by looking at her gun. It wasn't exactly Western fantasy, the thing.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side. I can't just walk in.
It's a defensive barrier. That's how it works. If we want to get through, we have to find the mechanism to lift it. Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, it sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard down either way.
Agreed. I don't know about you, but I'm not looking to hang around here any longer than necessary.
Let's fight.
I won't forgive you!
I'm not done!
Mega Ray!
No!
There! Go!
Slash!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Sighted!
Mirage!
I'm only getting started!
They can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way.
Eat dirt!
What about you?
Just watch
Here I
and
go.
see.
It's over!
Sonic thrust!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning strike!
Damn it.
Rising Wyvern! Great!
What is that noise?
Out of our way!
Here I come!
Burning strike!
You're mine!
Here's a healing art!
Here I come!
First aid!
Okay, here I go.
Mega Ray!
Don't like being pinned in like that.
Here I come!
Here I go! Button. Mega Ray, I'm ready!
Pierce through!
This one's mine!
You're mine! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Hear me!
Mirage!
Burning!
That's what I like to hear.
Hello? What is this? Oh, it's a chest. Light bottle.
Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renin kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
Quit your squawking.
Get lost!
Mirage! You're mine! It's over!
That buzzing is driving me mad.
You're finished!
It's over!
We got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle
You're
it!
mine!
You're all yours.
Slice!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Here I come! You're finished!
Come one, come all.
Crush!
Mega Ray!
Mirage! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! You're mine!
This one's all mine.
Help this!
Strike!
We managed to pull through.
I don't suppose this is the kind of game where platforming can be a thing? Ah!
What a rush.
That looks doable, but I don't know if I can.
We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
Tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every
Damn
inch
it.
of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
Hey man, it's important. I agree with her.
Strike! Swallow blade! Eat dirt! Sonic thrust! Swallow blade!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Here I come!
It's over! This one's mine!
Take this! Sonic thrust!
Here's a healing
Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! I'm not done!
Take
You're mine! Sonic thrust!
Looks like it could be worth something.
There.
Fight.
Right, here goes! Here I come!
Again! Mega Ray!
Here I come!
Here's a healing arm!
Rising wyvern!
First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
It's over! You're mine!
Sighted!
Slash!
You're mine!
Pierce through! Rising wyvern!
Help this!
Here I come!
Mega Ray! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Chamomile. Helps with sleeping. Okay.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
Bonding.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
I think I heard this one in the
Looks
demo.
like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
What is this? An elevator? Okay, is there anything else around here? More gel. Something to fight in here.
Gotta break through! Damn it! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Strike! Pierce through!
Wyvern! You're mine!
Let the mark handle this.
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Hear me!
Mirage!
Fury! Burning
You're
strike!
finished! Here I come!
Good shit.
I can feel my
This looks
precision
important.
improving.
Aha! I did it. Now to get back over there. Where was? It's down a level, right? Okay. That's where we came from. That's the door over there, I think. So you go this way. And down here. This should be the door. Oh, special chest. Pierce emblem. An emblem that raises penetration. Historically, it was worn not only when confronting armored fighters, but when storming fortresses.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Penetration. Does it say what type of weapon this, type damage? So that looks like 38 piercing. She definitely has better piercing damage, it looks like. I'll give that to you. Okay, I think we can proceed now. Residential quarter? I guess so.
Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
And now I feel underdressed.
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Nothing for me in there? No Boros. An old-fashioned rifle found in some Renin ruins. Its beauty belies its rigid strength, allowing it to function even in harsh environments. Noble Scarlet. Old-fashioned dress armor made on lineages that boasts uninhibited mobility without sacrificing its beautiful, elegant appearance. A tiara. An old-fashioned tiara made on lineages. Its angular appearance is designed to complement dress armor.
Okay, let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
So it's already, so that already equipped on her. Alright then. It kind of feels like we're due for a boss, right? That's what I feel in my bones. Could I just jump down here?
No choice.
Hear me, flame of fury, burning strike.
No, not that one first.
Take this.
There, go.
You're on.
Insects should stay on the ground.
I'll take you all on. It's over. They got fires.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours. You're finished. We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Pierce through.
You're mine.
Rising Wyvern. Strike. You're
I'm
finished.
only getting started.
This could be useful.
And then down again.
No choice.
It's over.
You're mine.
Here I go. It's over.
Oh, that still hit me.
Swallow blade.
There.
Rising
Go.
Wyvern.
I'm ready.
You're on.
Who wants to
Here I
die
come.
next?
It's over.
Barely a blip on our radar.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Nate thought it was a Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
Oh, damn it. Let's get.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
Fast travel. As you pass through campgrounds and other locations, you unlock fast travel points. To return to them instantly, open the map list from the area and pick a point. Note some areas may be inaccessible at certain times in the story. Alright. So we can fast travel there. It looks like the only camp place in here. Map action. Back. Oh, let me check something real quick. Yeah, I think that's a good stopping point. For now, this will be where we end this part. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's certainly fun so far, and I look forward to getting back into it. Until then, take care, everybody. Goodbye.